Renewable resources have always been there in abundance, and they will always be there in abundance. But the thing that we have lacked until now is the technologies to actually be able to harvest the abundance of these resources to fulfill all the needs of every human being in the world.
Wat we zien is een hele nieuwe technologie die ontstaat. We zien zelf eigenlijk een technologie ontstaan die voorbij blockchain gaat, waarbij blockchain een aantal ingrediënten heeft.
People treat crypto and they treat the blockchain still as kind of a side thing, right? As a hobbyist thing that happened to make a couple of my friends very wealthy. I should have listened to them sooner, right? They're starting to get that idea, right? It's experiments like what we are working on that become the central point of focus when the financial and economic reality that people take for granted falls to shambles, right? We are the next economy. We are designing that basic infrastructure layer.
And now it's a tangible possibility for us to actually ensure this access to renewable resources for every human being, which only leaves us with one last option, and that is bring it into practice. Design it, build it, and build it out. So that's what we're attempting to do right now.
Dat betekent dat we als maatschappij dit op een heel andere manier gaan doen.
My dream is that we want a more sustainable future, not only materially, but even with ideas and with new products.
The dream that we are working on is that energy access, actually access to conflict-free renewable energy, should be a universal right for every human being.
Mijn droom is dat straks auto's geen eigenaar meer hebben, maar dat ze eigenaar zijn van zichzelf. Of dat de eigenaar van zichzelf een andere auto is. Dat kan verwezenlijkt worden met smart contracts wat mij betreft. Dan zie ik het zo voor me dat al die auto's die worden onderdeel van de greater good en kan iedereen gebruik van maken als hele goedkope taxis en hele goedkope pakjesbezorgers en hele goedkope vergaderzalen bijvoorbeeld.
Basically, this is our dream, designing a future that is worth living in, right? I mean, that's really what this is about.
It's physics, it's mathematics. Everybody that can calculate a little bit knows that the world will run on 100% renewable energies very soon. So that means that every initiative that is aimed at accelerating the pace towards that world that runs on 100% renewable energies is actually bound to be successful. What implications does this have for, let's say, the average citizen of the world? Many implications, but very fundamental ones. And one is, right now, we are relying on energy resources that are owned by very large institutions, that they plant flags on an oil field somewhere and then they say it's mine, and then they're gonna define what the price is gonna be and what the availability is gonna be and who's gonna fight over it, etc., etc. That's not gonna happen anymore because the sun is shining on everybody's head. It does not discriminate. The wind is blowing through everybody's hair.